A little walking tonight. Greetings, everyone. In my mind, well, in my brain, really. That word mind, and another one, thoughts, and another one, feelings. Well, one day we have to deal with those three subjects and see how destructive they are. But anyway, as we pass through our day, we see a lot of things being done around the world. Some are being kept out of the news, and they're kept out of the news deliberately. Well, everybody is focused on the wars going on. The wars that are being fought. Well, it's not actually wars, it's just one war, but conflicts are everywhere. And one of the conflicts that is not being talked about is going on in Ethiopia. And there you have the UAE, Egypt, Eritrea, Somalia, Kenya, and Israel. With the backing of the United States and France and Great Britain. Now people see the French talking to Kenya, but don't see the connection between Kenya and what Kenya is doing in that area. It's not just what Rwanda is doing in Congo, but keep unrest going in that area until such time as they have the strength to come in. But you're not paying attention. Same thing is going on in West Africa too. The Muslim countries are trying to take down AES on behalf of their handmaids in West Africa. And that's why you see this fight in Senegal. One of the reasons. Good night. The man who everybody expected to take Senegal in one direction is now bringing it back in the opposite direction. But anyway, we're talking about Ethiopia. I just stepped aside to show you that this thing is going on all over Africa. And while we are traveling everywhere, we're talking about our swimming pools and our big houses and how we're enjoying life here and there and everywhere. And then when you leave, you go talk bad about what happened, what actually happened. But no giving any solutions. Anyway, that's the normal, that's the standard, you know. Our skin might be black, but we think like Caucasians, you know. You go criticize without solutions. But anyway, in Ethiopia, they are trying to surround Ethiopia and squeeze Ethiopia so that it will give up control of the dam. And none of the Africans at the AU are saying, what are you doing? You got to put a stop to this. None of the sub-Saharan Africans, because the people in North Africa are not ours. They live on African land. And they're going to be there for a little time. But they're not ours. They came in some time ago under the Romans and the Turks, and mixing with people in Europe, you know. Follow the Muslims when the Muslims get kicked out. Muslims went into Spain and they got married and Us too. Africans did too. And then when the European kicked them out and came into North Africa, you got this thing. That they think that they're European now. But they are attacking Ethiopia. And none of the African leaders are talking about it. They're not even coming and say, look, hey, Egypt, you got to stop this. Ethiopia has a right to do this, to develop their land. Even the countries around Ethiopia that's going to benefit from the dam is silent. That's why I keep... My last video I told you, young people, young African men have to retake the land from these, what they call elders. They might be older, but their wisdom is wicked. And don't tell me you can't have evil knowledge and evil wisdom. The devil is a master. And when I say devil, I don't talk about them mythological entity that people believe in, that made a god. Mythological piece of that people made a god of. Not that one. This is an actual person, people, a people. Their wisdom is just wicked. They just seek to destroy. If they see you happy, you want to know why you're happy. I'm sitting here, let me give you an example I'm talking about. I'm saying, me, personally. Homestead, Florida. The light is red. I'm sitting in traffic. Friends, a couple of friends in the car, we're talking. I'm smiling. This Caucasian police officer sits across the street now. We had nothing to do with him. Come over, want to know why we are laughing, if we are laughing at him. Immediately I looked at him with this face that says, you better go home. If you want to go home to your children, please go back to your car. Other people in the car talk to him. Me, I'm silent. You can't reason with the devil. He left what he was doing to come see us happy. I want to know why we are happy. You can't reason with it. That's the condition of the world today. That's the reason why we are like this. And the leaders in Africa chose that path. If you want to change your life, young people of Africa, you have to get rid of those people you call leaders and elders. They have two choices. Go home, enjoy your money that you stole, or we'll put you on a small canoe and push you out into the ocean. Either way, let us build and you stay silent. I hope wherever you are, you're enjoying your day or night, but enjoying your life. Things that are about to be done, a lot of people are not going to like. I hope you're preparing for it. I hope you see it. Don't wait for me to tell you the day before it happened. I tell you the Caucasians come back to Africa. Not that they ever left, but when I say come back, like they were in slavery. They're not just staying over there and taking your resources back to where they are. They are coming for the resources and your bodies because they have to get the resources out of the ground. And with Europe falling apart, they have to build a garden in Africa. Means your land is going to be occupied. They're not staying in Europe and taking your resources now. They're coming to Africa to take your land. The leaders think that there is their land. And just because they're making a few dollars and have their paper in Europe or America, they think they're safe. But they're not. Same thing happened to the Arab. You watch what's happening to the Arab leaders. African leaders, look at what's happening to Arab leaders right now. Your scenario is worse than theirs. Your predicament is going to be worse than theirs. My people, I remind you again, don't call yourself by the name of the people who you think are the chosen of the God. Well, they're chosen of God. That's their God is their God. So they're His chosen people. Don't criticize them for saying that. Don't argue with them about that. Doesn't make sense. Your book, if you believe, like all of you read that book and claim it's yours, says there are many gods. They just have one. So they're right. They're correct in their language now. You have to build something. Your forefathers built the pyramids. Don't say Africans built it. Say our forefathers. Because the people of North Africa now say they're Africans. You see where I'm going with this? So if Africans built it, means that they built it. They are in the land now where it all of what's built is. Funny thing, isn't it? When you don't have the knowledge of a thing, you accept anything. Anyway, study. Get the knowledge. You're going to need it. It's a time. Rulership requires good knowledge and good wisdom. Rulership now. Not what you're seeing in the world. If a man has a gun, he has control. That's not rulership. Have a great night wherever you are. Peace.